At this point, I'm done making content as far as subject matter, and we're just going to label delicious silvers before I put it back in the storage bin. Yep. It's going to be awesome. So, right here, I've got a bundle of stuff that I put the price on, $26.50 per coin. But the truth is, they're not. Oh, it says $26.50 per. Okay, very good. So $26.50 per. What did we get? Well, you guys are gonna love this. We got quite a bit of stuff at $26.50. I've got this lovely Continental Currency Restrike, but it does say on the edge what it is. It's 0.999. It's 1 ounce. So there's that. Here's a nice vintage round. 1 troy ounce, struck in the United States in 1973. Boy, oh boy. So yeah, if we just want to look at Premier Deluxe Beautiful Silver, 1985. Wow. Look at that with the bell and the A mark on it. Happiness abounds. Now, you know, when I do my GSR trade, this is going to bring the same premium as Buffalo round. Yeah, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because if I do a GSR trade, it's because silver has truly come into its own again. 1984. The A-Mark Bell. Oh well. $26.50. The Assay Office, San Francisco. It's the U.S. Strategic Stockpile of the United, minted from U.S. Strategic Stockpile, 1981. And there you go. Look at that bird. It's an eagle. It's a flag. It's a trade unit. Wow. Yeah. Who knew? Good God, man. Who knew a trade unit could be so cool? Oh boy. And now we gotta make labels, but here's the last one. And again, on the edge, it says what it is. It's 0.9995, 1 troy ounce. So there it is. The old flowing hair, beyond compare. Not going anywhere. Don't you despair. $26.50. Let's go. Boy, we gotta make the labels. You guys like making labels? I do. I think this is a cool thing. It's probably the coolest, most useful thing I bought at the Overstock.com Adventure Time pallet store. I got what? 5 there, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh, there's still more things. Oh gosh. Wow, how many ounces of silver have I got out now? My goodness. Wow. Here's another 85, guys. 85 A-Mark. And we've got some Britannias here, too. We don't want to discredit the Britannias, man. All these were bought, and at the same time, I remembered the purchase, actually, believe it or not. It was in a town called Collinsville, Illinois, which you may or may not have heard of. A lot of people haven't heard of it, and that's understandable. It's outside of St. Louis, just outside of St. Louis. I remember the gentleman who sold them to me. Yes, a very nice older fellow who was very happy to sell them to me at 26. Oh, I messed up the tags. Doggone it. We're going to start over. How'd I mess up the tags? I got the wrong digit. Oh my. Yeah, $26.50 is what we paid for these, not 25. So, I'll have to fix that. right. Well, the downside of having a gun is sometimes you'll put the wrong digits in. I'm glad I caught that. But yeah, we're just going through and just marking everything for future posterity's sake, because I want to know what my input costs were on these purchases, so I can kind of evaluate how much up, I am. If ever I want to sell them on, like, someone introduced me. Actually, not someone. It was Kalilo. Am I saying that right? Kalilo. I'm always afraid I'm going to say his name wrong. Old Kalilo, who's awesome dude. He is like, he's always talking about being a warrior and discipline and stuff. I love that stuff. When I was a young man, I used to be a warrior, literally, in the literal sense. But now I'm an old man. I'm just an old, silly old man, just stacking silver like a silly, silly man that I am. But this guy, he is hella cool. Check out his channel. I'll put him in the description. Yeah. These labels are falling apart on me. I've never had that happen before. I guess I'm doing it wrong. There we go. Yeah, it fell apart on me, so I had to fix it. $26.50 though. That was a while back, wasn't it? Although it really wasn't that long ago, was it? Not really. Now, if you know, you know. But if you know, then yeah, you probably shouldn't know. But yeah, it wasn't that long ago that you could get silver for $26.50 all day. Not even blink an eye about it. And as a matter of fact, when I bought this is probably $1 or so over melt, which is pretty interesting to think about given the current market. But I will caution you, a lot of people don't think about this. Just because the paper price of silver is X doesn't mean you're going to get X, right? Because you got to calculate what the market will actually bear. And the way you do that is you put it up for sale and you see what happens. So Kalilo, he introduced me to something called the Whatnot. And I went to the Whatnot and I made an account. I haven't done nothing with it yet. But it seems to me that it's a fairly decent way to offload silver. But I don't know what the premiums are like. Like, I don't know what, listen guys, I don't know what they're charging. You got me? As far as fees, like eBay charges what, 12, 13%? Right up the old keister. So I don't know. Do you guys know? Yeah. I don't know. What I do know is that Britannias are really cool. I think they're cool. But you guys might disagree. What do you think of Britannia? Old Britannia here. I'm going to put, whoa, that's not it. There we go. I'm learning how to use this turntable, guys. Bear with me here. But yeah. What do you guys think of Britannias, man? Are they cool? Are they not cool? Are they kind of garbage as far as sovereign silver? Let's talk about sovereign silver, man. Is sovereign silver worth grabbing? It's got that a country made it appeal that everybody likes. But on the other hand, there are downsides here. It costs more, right? Well, why would you pay more when you can get generic rounds, right? No, you can get generic rounds for less, lower premium. See what I'm saying? So here is a roll of nickels, war nickels. You are war nickels. Oh my! That's a roll of war nickels. Who knew you could have a roll of war? My goodness, can I talk? Huh. Wow, a war nickels. Another roll of war. I have several of these, and those cost $35. Isn't that nice? Isn't that a nice number for a roll of war nickels? A roll of war nickels is $25 or $35 rather. Very nice. Bought that the same day at the same freaking coin show. All right. Bam. It's on the bag. Now, these sell right now on eBay all day for $170. They do. I checked it out. I did a video about it if you guys want to check it out. It's called The Old Timers Were Wrong. And they really were wrong. They really, truly were 100% incorrect. Well, don't get me wrong. Not everybody poo-pooed war nickels. Okay? I want to be clear. Some of the old timers at Kitco were okay with the war nickels. Right? But then there were the other people. And they poo-pooed the war nickels. Okay? Alright. Now, we got some more stuff to label, guys, so we're just getting started here. I just grabbed a random bag of silver that I had purchased. This is the Great Seal of Trenton, New Jersey. Okay, so we gotta find that. And then I've got so I got receipts for all this stuff. Tom and Jerry. Here we go. Let's do Tom and Jerry. All right. So this right here is a Tom and Jerry generic round. 0.999, 1 troy ounce. And as you can see, it transforms. It's a transformer. So that's pretty cool. Let's put that there and see if it transforms while it spins around. See if you can see different. Oh, there's Jerry. There's Tom. Yeah. All right. So that was $35.53. We'll go ahead and make that label. Yeah, this is fun. Isn't this fun, guys? This is pretty chill. All right. Yeah, everybody crashed out on me. A bunch of punks. Jimmy had to go to work, which I don't begrudge him that. That's fine. But, and Seneca has to go to work in the morning, so he is crashed out. Hopefully I'm not making too much noise for the guy. But the other cool kids, they didn't even show because of the blizzard. They were all like, oh no, a blizzard. And I'm like, come on. It ain't even a blizzard. Like, in the old days, we wouldn't even blinked at this kind of snow, you know? Like, were you guys around for the 80s? Maybe I'm the only one. I was around. And I remember no one cared. As long as you know, had half a brain, you were fine. So these next two items were $26.13 each. Anyway, yeah, we got these these are sterling art rounds. This is a great way to get the delicious silver under melt. Trust me on this. These are going to be well under melt. Let me pull this out so you can actually see the round. These were purchased from, I'll go ahead and show you, this lovely company here, the Pegavolt. So if you've ever bought from the Pegavolt, you'll know what I'm talking about here. Anyway, here we go. Trenton, New Jersey. The round it is the pair of these are 1.8 ounces, right? So I'm going to divide that by 2, and I can do that for you. 1.799 divided by 2 is 0.8995. So about a British crown's worth of silver in these. And that's awesome. You can't beat that with a stick. 26.13 for about $80 worth of silver. Can't beat that with a stick. Yeah. Very fun, very cool, very premier, dynamic, and exciting stuff. And here's the other one. This is the Great State Seal of New Jersey. And here we have, New Jersey, the Revolution's Crossroads. So, very interesting, very cool. Art rounds. Oh, good God. If you like art rounds, and if you don't like art rounds, that makes sense too. But I like art rounds. I think they're fine. I don't hate them. All right, we got plenty of other stuff to label here, guys. Yeah. So. All right. Let's see here. Ah, here it is. I was looking for the piece of paper that told me what all these cost. So all together, all the stuff you're about to see here was $20 each. All right, so you're gonna love that. All right. And there's no other receipts, so yeah, that's it. So this one is another sterling art round, 1921, Des Moines, Iowa to 1971. So it's a 1971 art round that costs $20. And I guarantee you, it is sterling silver, and it is probably about 0.8 of an ounce. And guys, I'm telling you, sterling, man, no one respects sterling. They just don't do it. They don't respect the sterling like they should. And I don't know what happened. There was a time when sterling was a very beloved and cared for item that everybody wanted, highly sought after, and nope, not anymore. Not for a while. Haven't seen it for a while. Hasn't even been a thing. Nowadays, actually, since I started way back in 2011, I remember I met one guy who charged extra for sterling versus 90%, but pretty much everyone just. Sterling was kind of lower than 90%. And I don't know when that started exactly, but I know that it's definitely a fairly new, reasonably new thing. Which is kind of crazy. All right. So I do have one different thing that's not $20 left on the docket. These were $30.88 for the 3 of them. Right. So those are Washington halves, and I will go ahead and mark those with the 30.88 divided by 3. $10.30 each. So, first of all, let's mark everything else, and then we'll mark those. But we got the prices: 10, 30, So let's do the. Oh, we're at 20 minutes, guys. We're at 20 minutes. You know what? We're gonna go a little over. It's crazy time. Crazy time. All right. Here we go. So all these were $20 each. All of these, they're all the same lot here. $20 each. Boom, boom, boom. All Olympics all day. How do you guys feel about the Olympics coins? All right. These are all $20. This is Olympic. This is Congress, the Constitution, more Olympics, and more Constitution. But all these were $20. And I've been telling you guys about these dollar coins for years. I've been telling you to get them. 90% silver, can't beat it with a stick. Always under melt. Even now, it's under melt, guys. You can get it. It's there. It's ready for you to take it. Go get it. Go get it, guys. Go get it. Go get it. I'm done buying silver for the foreseeable future. Simply because, look at that. $20. $20. Yeah, it's all $20. $20. $20. $20. And that's not all they're for. All $20, guys. Love these things, man. Love these things. I got a couple more boxes of these. But $20. $20. And I think people are sleeping on these. I think some of the lower mintage dollars, I think that they're underrated. I really do. I really do. Also, one more thing was $20. So you ready for it? You're going to believe it. It's that Netherlands set. Remember I showed you it earlier? $20. Yep, there's some silver in there. Ooh. It's Netherlands Antilles. 1964 set. Go ahead and put our sticker on that. It's actually a fairly low vintage set. It's, I believe, 100,000. Yeah. So, it's actually, you know, a lot of this foreign stuff that people crap on, it has lower vintages, man. It's like, you know, if you're a pure numismatist, then you're messing up. Ignoring foreign silver, I think. But that's, again, no investment advice here. But, yeah, I'm just going to put in that for those halves, and then we're going to be done, guys. We're going to be done for now. Oh, we're going to round that up to 30. Yep, $10.30 per half. And that's going to be awesome. There we go. Look at this label gun. Isn't that cool? I can put $10.30, precious metals. Boom. Even though that's not what the PM's supposed to mean, that's what it means for me. And now everything's labeled. I know exactly what I paid for it. If I put it on whatnot, right? I know exactly what I got in it. And then the person who buys it from me is going to know exactly what I got in it. And they're probably going to get butthurt. No, I'm kidding. I don't think they'll get butthurt. But this one, I'm going to hide it. So you can't, yeah, see? Surprise. Also, by the way, the unks on these, the business strikes, are actually quite a bit rarer than the proofs. A lot of these were melted down. A lot of people don't know that. So, are they super rare? Hell no. Do I have a bunch? Yes. But are they rarer than these? Yes, but to be fair, the proofs, I think, are much nicer coins. Now, in a lot of coins, it don't matter. But in that coin, it really does seem to matter to me. I don't know, it just looks so much nicer in the proof. But that's just me. My one man's opinion. What's your opinion, cool kids? Alright, so we gotta make a bunch of $20 labels. All the $20 labels. We're gonna run out of stickers. I think we're gonna run out of stickers. Yeah. So, somebody suggested that I put a new name on the channel instead of Addicted to Minis, because no one knows what a mini is. I get it all the time. What's a mini? Well, it's the things I painted back when I used to love painting minis, but there was one person who drained that out of me. I won't name who it was, but it's the same person that got me all depressed. Like clinically depressed a couple years back. And I used to paint a lot of minis. I haven't painted a mini in a couple years now, not one. And poor Kansas Kid, there we go, I'm going to say Kansas Kid, he has to reap the whirlwind of that because I promised him a damn miniature, and I started painting it. I did. I started painting it with the person that, yeah. No. So I got to do that. I got to find those things. That's the problem. And like I told him, I lost the minis. They're in the basement somewhere. The basement of shame. Yeah. Some people have it's a minis joke. It's a stack of shame. It's a stack of minis you haven't painted. Well, I don't go half-ass like that. I'm not going to have a stack of anything. I'm going to have a room full of, just stupid. It's stupid. So I got to go find those in the basement of shame. I started out 2 minis, and I had them pretty... I hadn't done the layer work yet, but the base coats were on. And that was for Kansas Kid and Mistress Ivy. I haven't heard anything from Mistress Ivy in years. I hope she's okay. But anyway, I got these, so we'll put her up too, so you guys can check out her channel. Yeah, these cats, I promised them some stuff, and I just haven't. The muse has been gone. The muse is. So I apologize ahead of time for my lack of skill. Maybe I lost my skills because I haven't done it in so long. But really what happened was I got a soul-sucking succubus, right? A harpy. Yeah, I gotta tell you, you gotta understand that there are evil women. There's evil men. We know there's evil men. Women don't advertise they're evil. Okay? So, yeah, there's these things called covert narcissists. Google that. And then you've got just a straight up psychopaths. And there's just a lot of... women don't present like men. Men, you can kind of read. Women don't. They don't advertise. I thought. Okay, listen. This is the truth. I thought she was autistic. I did. I thought she was autistic, and I was like, I'm willing to deal with that. A little bit on the, autistic spectrum, right? No, hell no. Evil incarnate is more what she was, and it ended up causing a big kerfuffle. For me and for everyone around me, basically. That's what we got. It was truly a bad deal. I cannot impart to you how bad of a deal it was, actually. Is that the proof and the non-proof side by side? I believe it is. Wow, that's a fun time, isn't it? Huh. Who did it better, proof or non-proof? But anyway, long story short, guys, I haven't painted a mini in years. Thinking about painting minis kind of takes me back to the badness there, the disgusting sick feeling, you know. And of course it's my own fault. It's all my own fault. And that's why, you know, I'm still reaping the whirlwind on that, guys. You know. But I'm not the first Samson to ever Samson. You got what I'm saying? And I would caution anyone putting themselves in a, you know, I'm not saying don't trust. I'm saying trust, but verify, and don't do any binding things. I mean, you better be. You can't be sure. You can't be sure, guys. I'm telling you, you can't be sure. You can know somebody 10 years, 20 years, and they'll surprise you, man. Like a rabid dog, you know? And that's the bad thing about the covert narcissists is they think in large time spans. They are not, you know, like sociopaths are easy to pick out. Psychopaths, a little trickier, but give it enough time, you'll figure them out. But a covert narcissist will spend years on machinations. They're not more dangerous than the other ones as far as they do have a little bit of empathy, but as far as the damage they can do and finding them, man, oh man, it's tricky. Personality disorders are tricky. That's what I'll say. It's all tricky, guys. And yeah, I ran into some of that, and it's still affecting my life right now. So yeah, it's not a good deal. It's not a good deal at all. But I'm in a much better place now, having been through everything, than I ever was before. It's just a nice lesson learned kind of thing. But I'm trying not to, you know, make it a all-encompassing lesson learned. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to assume everybody's like that, because I know they're not. But on the other hand, I know there's a lot more of them than people realize. And it's largely undiagnosed because they don't think they have a problem. And they never will. They're incapable of understanding that they have a problem. So I'll let you guys do your homework on that. But yeah, we're almost done, guys. Look at this. Isn't this cool? Yeah, the Liberty. I'm getting ready, guys. Really, honestly, you want to know what I'm getting ready for? West Point. Look at that. Oh, wow. West Point. 1802 to 2002. It's even a West Point mint mark. So what I'm getting ready for is I might do a silver swap. If the GSR drops enough, that's my dream. I've been talking about it for 20 damn years. Swapping this stuff for gold. Yeah, that's the dream. That's the dream. And if I have to swap more nickels to get there, so be it. I'm okay with that. Whatever gets me an ounce of gold. I don't have an ounce of gold. You know how much gold I have? I have 2 grams of gold. Wait, no, I have a 40% gold jewelry piece. So I have like less than 3 grams of gold. That's what I have. Okay. So yeah, nothing to write home about. I know. A lot of you cats, you've been doing that other stuff, haven't you? Yeah. You cats have been stacking it up, boy. Getting that gold at, tell me in the comments, the gold, the cheapest price per ounce of gold you got. But here's the thing. If the GSR goes where I want it to, which is going to be 30x, it's not going to matter because I paid less. Even adjusted for inflation, I paid less. And I'm just saying, I don't know if it's going to happen. But if it does, because that's been my gamble all these years. This is a gamble going, what? Gosh, how many years into this gamble am I? Not 20. We're not 20 years yet, but we're definitely getting close. So this is, yeah. This is just years of discipline, like my old buddy Kalilo says, discipline. This is what it looks like. I'm just waiting for that magic moment to trade, and I'm waiting for the market to normalize. That's why I don't want it to keep rising like it is. I want it to level off, right, and rise gradually, right, because that's going to be the most beneficial, I think, for everyone when everything's said and done. Because right now, it's just going parabolic. It's and I keep hearing the theories, I'm not giving investment advice again, but I keep hearing the theories. Well, man, it's because, right? It's because silver was suppressed for all those years, right? But the thing is, we're up so high, so fast that if you're not even a little bit worried about that, you're probably not playing the same game I am. There's another example of a proof and a non-proof. So tell me in the comments if you're still watching, which did it better? Eisenhower proof or non-proof? Franklin proof or non-proof, like we were talking about earlier? Just let me know. Happy to go and show all the delicious silvers of your dreams, guys. That's what we're doing here. I want you to definitely do that. Find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. If you can't find them, do not blame me. I'm trying to show them to you. I really am. I want you to have a resplendent day. I want you to like, share, and subscribe. I'm trying to put those away. Here, you can go in there. All right. And I want you to really answer those questions I have, because I'm curious, where do you guys think this silver thing's going, man? Like, are we in over our skis here? Or is the economy going to collapse? Like just because silver's up doesn't mean it's a good thing. It could be a sign, a portent of horrible things to come. Weimar Republic stuff, I'm not saying that's going to happen. I'm not calling for that. I'm just saying, what if? Have you ever, had that existential discussion with yourself? What are you going to do when the SHTF hits? And will it hit? That's the question. And man, oh man, it's looking a lot more like SHTF right now than it did a year ago. 6 months ago, right? You gotta look at the global stage too. I mean, my goodness, guys, there's some stuff going on in the world. Have you ever seen the world this unstable? I haven't seen it this unstable. Not in a long time. Not in a long time. I don't know if I've ever seen it this unstable. I'll be honest with you. It's an aggregate. Oh yeah. So all the folks out there taking profits and all that stuff, I totally get it. There's been a lot of talk about it's not time yet and all this, but no one can tell you when your time is, when your time has come to run out of the game, the rat race, as it were. This is a rat race, okay? And you don't have to be in the rat race, guys. You can be out of the rat race. You can get into something else, anything. There's so many things. You can start doing equities. You could start getting into real estate, right? You can get into anything. And no one can tell you what you get to get into. It's your life. It's your stack, so to speak. And if people caution you, hey, maybe it's not, take it for what it's worth. It doesn't mean they're trying to crap on you. It just means they're concerned, right? It all depends. There's good people and bad people. Some people might tell you something that sounds good to you, and really they want to hurt you, And some people might tell you something that hurts, but it's because they care. But they do it in a constructive way, right? They're trying to be constructive. They're trying to say, hey, maybe drinking a bottle of whiskey every night isn't good for your life outcomes, right? Maybe. Just maybe. Stuff like that. But you don't want to hear that right now. You want to drink all the whiskey and then more. Because, reasons that you feel are justified and are very real to you. Well, then again, there might be somebody who tells you something that sounds really good. Like, you can drink all the whiskey you want, bro. You're a grown-ass man. You can, look, man, don't let nobody tell you nothing, right? Is that really your friend? I don't know. It depends on their intent, right? And that's the other thing. Intent. You can't read somebody's mind. That's why some of these folks are so dangerous that we be talking about. But anyway, I've ended this video 5 times already, I think. So it's time to end it again. Peace out, man. Take care and find all the collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. I'm trying to show.